crazy ass vocals.
But real quick, what is it like coming from a powerful town like Pomona and knowing the music history behind it and being like, having to represent that? Man. Is there pressure to it, or do you even think about that as you just like, I'm just out here doing me?
Well, when I was younger, I was coming up watching like people like Young Hyenas and Free and and Snoop, fucking Eazy-E and all those other people, Big L's, Joel Santana, Jim Jones, all them kind of eras, DMX, but
and they really rep their land.
At a certain age, it's like, do you have really? It's like, depending on the shit you go through, do you really have the confidence to talk about the certain shit you talk about? So at that age, I didn't feel like my voice was, that voice. I couldn't So when I was younger, in my young meta days, I was doing good music, but I felt like my voice wasn't I didn't go through enough to understand. So now at this age and the shit that I've been through, I feel like I have a voice for Pomona. So coming up in Pomona, I came up with people like Robert Curtis,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I
That's
came
a
up
real nigga.
I went to, I played with football coaches like Coach Diney and Tojo over there at the Mount Clear Warriors, and running around with my boy Sally Anthony Johnson, and we used to walk to Pomona High, and then I went to Diamond Ranch. So I got the best of both worlds, Ridgeport, but Pomona High, we used to walk all around this bitch, and the music. We always been into music. And no matter where I went to, it'll be some kind of studio set up in there, or someone beating on the table, or we're freestyling, trying to get some fucking weed. Young as fuck. It's always. That's why I wanted to say, like, Phillip Ranch is almost like Pomona too.
It is Pomona.
But I went to Pomona High. But when I went to Phillip Ranch, I want to say one thing. Like we used to go up here and write punchline bars and metaphors, and at lunchtime or open time, we used to really spit this to each other, like, practice and go at each other like that. So that mixed with that Pomona shit made me like this lyrical, like soulful, deep, playerish type of nigga.
Talk that shit, son.
Yeah. But the music culture for Pomona is like, so it's like G-funkish, gangsterish, but then it's like,
it's barmatic.
Then it's
like swaggy.
Then it's like it's like swaggy-ish bars, but I grew up in an era where like I said, like D Block and all kind of like lyrics, Cassidy and niggas are spinning bars, man. Like I can't think of them all the top of my head, but I just know, like, even when 50 dropped his shit, I used to clean up to Get Rich or Die. Even
that shit was
you know what I'm saying? I could clean my room to that Get Rich or Die train.
It started a movement.
Or even Snoop, The Last Meal, shit like that. Like when I was a kid, I used to clean my room to this shit. So Pomona music all the way to LA to IE, that shit is super influenced me. And even on the East Coast, we used to always listen, because like I told you, at Diamond Ranch, they used to battle rap and shit. So we used to listen to them. I used to listen to East Coast bars too. I had that in me. Big L, Big Pun, Joel Santana. We was real big on the Cameron and Dipset shit too. Like we was on the East Coast shit. Like I fucking them motherfuckers was crazy, yo. Like Lloyd Banks was definitely my boy told me
when Lloyd tried, he was vicious. And I think
he tried.
Yeah, he don't try no more. I used to be a Lloyd Banks fan. I still support him, but
he's just touring.
He don't care.
It was just like I grew up on that punchline shit. I don't know how to explain. I grew up on that punchline metaphor. That's why I got my name, Young Meta. I used to spit the metaphors. Like we used to like upload our shit on fucking like cipher posters and little kid shit. Like you know how you used to sit there and write a whole 16 on fucking the internet and send it to someone, and this nigga reading it, and then he sent one back. I grew up in that kind of weird ass stage, little nerdy rap shit.
Like story chain.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any of your old raps still in your head? Can you ever summon one of your old ones from high school?
What's a proud high school line Young Meta got in there? What's a proud, like, when
I can't recall. Can't recall.
Plead the fifth on that one.
But it was fire though.
Yeah, it was probably swaggy-ish.
Yeah.
Swaggy P shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like how you really did touch on something that, like, I don't know, being from Pomona, proud of the shit, but you did touch on Pomona's music history.
Right.
Like, on the rip. It's like, yeah, we got that funk.
Right, we got that
but
G-funk.
it's swaggy. It's pimping.
You get it. You
it's
understand.
Cool as fuck.
You didn't grow up in Pomona, right?
No, I grew up in Diamond Bar until I was like 13, they went to SAC.
Sacramento.
And been
So,
back
but now you get it now.
I get it now. I've been here for about 5 years
Yeah,
now.
so you get it now, but
But like almost every Pomona nigga do listen to some type of East Coast artist at the same time.
Of course.
If it's like between that and how the IE has this turn up music and LA got this gangster music, we got this turned up swaggy gangster music.
Shout out to my first CD. I ain't gonna. My first CD, my first tape my mom gave me, my flavor really came from, it was Eazy-E and Usher. Usher My Way and Eazy-E. Those are my first, like, really, like, real, my own music my mom gave me. Like, we listened to radio. My grandpa used to always play Michael Jackson in the car. And he had this one song, I don't know, I think it's a Gap band. I don't know who sang that shit, but it'd be like, early in the morning, he used to play that shit all the time. Late at night. Shout out to my nigga Robert Curtis, Truth. Me and this nigga used to sing that. We used to make fun of Grandpa all that. Early in the morning, late at night. Everything's gonna be alright. That shit right there. That player shit.
Oh.
See, I told you my grandpa be listening to player shit. Yeah, but he got Michael Jackson on repeat.
Hey, honestly, if you a bad motherfucker, you better be listening to somebody.
Michael Jackson has always been played.
Michael Jackson was always.
Young, I'm talking about the young Michael Jackson, like not the white one. I'm talking about the with the fro, light skin, light skin type shit. Look like he was still your bitch, Michael.
I know.
I'm talking about why
walking on
clouds.
Why?
I told you
that way.
Yeah,
everybody know that shit.
That's that shit right
there.
So what do you think it's gonna take for Pomona to be, I guess, more recognized?
Oh, stop that shit right now, please.
What do you think it's gonna take for people from Pomona? What do they gotta do for it?
You gotta hold us down right now. I'm sorry, dog.
We put the D-boy shit. Look on
go. Stop that shit right now. I'm backing up. Go.
I already know the answer to this.
What's that? Go ahead.
Man, fuck with my music.
Let
me get this money so I can change Pomona, so I can help the community and put some dollars in your kids' pockets.
Straight up.
Fuck with my music.
Straight like
unity.
That.
You know what I'm saying? Let me do my job. Let me teach. You know what I'm saying?
And that way we could back other artists in the game.
I didn't live all these years for nothing. I'm here, and I plan on living more and providing shit through my music. But yeah, buy the music, put me on, so I can take care of this community once again. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do.
I agree. I mean, I look around Pomona and I feel like there's so much untapped potential out
here.
Oh
my goodness!
A lot of empty buildings and lost souls.
Man,
nah, they about to gentrify us. LA moving out here.
But if you look deep in the cracks, there's some good people around there.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Right now,
you think you'd be scared, but if you look, there's some good people around there.
Right now, we deep in the crack of Pomona. You wouldn't know.
Right.
Oh, the ass crack.
Straight out there, real.